Hello, Serge here from the back porch. I'm going to stay on this subject of overreaching, as it seemed to the day it came out. It just had a flurry of good questions and comments on that website, and it brought out a lot of good points. And here's another good one. And again, I think we might be looking at this point that brought up is it could be part of a misconception about setup to create a good golf swing. And it comes to us from Gil, and Gil says, "Hello, Serge." Remember now, he's talking about a way to make sure that you get into a better setup. Now, as I said, I draw a line up from the top thumb knuckle of my left hand up, and it should be somewhere around my chin to my mouth, would be telling me I got the proper arm hang, and therefore reach and distance from the ball. And Gil says, "Hello, Serge. I've understood through other golf videos that the easiest way to position the hands at address is to envision the club handle no farther away from your body than the width of a closed fist." Okay, let me demonstrate that. So we stand here, and you're supposed to take it, and you're supposed to put a fist right here, and that's all you get, okay? Many people have said that, okay? So, again, he says it's to envision that the club handle no farther away, further away from your body than the width of a closed fist. This has been my rule of thumb at setup, but of course you have to be mindful of this rule or you indeed start to overreach. Good video. Well, later on, right after that, Doc Griffin came back and said, "I have to say that this has been around a lot of years and is a misguided guide. Most people would have the hands too close if they only had them a fist width away from the body. The arms hang naturally, and it puts the hands under the chin, which is more than a fist width from the thighs." Correctamundo. Good catch there, Doc. And here's what I've always said: if you want to walk into a ball and you want to use something to do with, once you get set up and maybe take your lower hand off the club and put it over here, I've always said it's a fist and a thumb. And if I take a fist and a thumb and draw the line straight up, it's right about between my chin and my mouth. But a fist is going to be too close, and if your hands are too close, it's going to be a tendency to take the club back into the catcher's mitt, little shut, and then cause an over-rotation. Or you start to take it back, and you're going to very easily, if you do rotate it back, you're going to very easily quickly get inside the toe line and be coming in deep. Now, you might not get really deep, but you will be deep enough that if you come straight back down, you'll be firing rockets out to the right, and I'll have to make a little bit of compensation to come over the top to get back on plane and come over a little bit, which could, again, if you come through with the face a little open or move ahead of the ball, hit some bleeds to the right, and or release it too quick, hit some pulls, and everything between, chunks and tops in between. So I guess this proper hanging of the arms is very critical to making a good swing, especially in terms of the takeaway into the mitt and then up the tree where your forward arm is staying over the toe line. So Doc came in with a very good answer there. And Jerry R. later came on and said, "I think the old rule was hands at fist length for the crotch while standing straight up, and then when you get into the full address position, knees flexed and bending over, the hands are much farther from the crotch and are hanging straight down. At least that seems to be the case for me." So again, Jerry is reiterating that stating that just a fist is not enough. If you want to put it, kind of just touch your hand onto your thigh here, and it should be a fist and a thumb out like that, or maybe a little bit less. You got to find out, based on the size of your hands and fingers, exactly what is the right point for you. And so maybe if you got some monster hand that you can hold a ball and dunk it, you might be just a fist. Okay? But then again, most people with those hands have very tall bodies and they bend over. So you got to check it out. Stand in front of a window, have a mirror window there where you can stand here and look at it, with whatever side it's on, and have somebody look at you. But you need to find out what fist alone or fist and fingers or half a thumb or something or whatever, what gets you straight up to here. And in the end, I think if you just stand here and just imagine drawing a straight line up there, that'll work for you. That's why I got rid of the fist. I could just stand here, look down, glance my eyes down, and drop it up and draw that line up, and I get my answer. So whichever way you want to do it, just make sure we do it correctly, because as you know, when you have a better setup, you make better swings, hit better shots, and shoot those lower scores. Well, that's it for the search for today, and I'll be talking to y'all again soon.